Okay. So what I did was I'm on my walk, and during my walk, if you saw my earlier talk today, I was talking about how I called off today, and I don't want to waste today. I want today to be productive. So, and I was feeling pretty good. You can see in the walk, I was feeling pretty good. You know, I'm feeling motivated. I'm doing some stuff. I should move this camera so I'm not all crooked, or I should at least flip it so it looks like I'm looking back the other way. And this camera, what camera is this? Oh my goodness, this is like way off, ain't it? Let me put that back where it should be here, something like this, huh? Yeah, because I moved some things around. I'm gonna show you what I did. I moved some things around, and I guess that's close enough, huh? We could do something with that later. We'll figure that out later. But anyhow, this is what I look like. So, you know, I'm feeling pretty good. So I get home and I start looking at things. I say, okay, I'm gonna go to storage. I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna do that. And so I start going through some stuff to say, hey, what's in the closet that I could take to storage? You know, I got home, I showered, I'm feeling good. I did some stuff. And so I started cleaning out the closet, basically going through stuff again, organizing, reorganizing, evaluating what I got here. Do I need this? Do I need that? Does that need to be in the house? Can I go to storage? Does that need to go to Goodwill? All that. And so I found a monitor. I found this monitor right here. I'm like, ooh, I forgot I even had that in there. I forgot I had that in there because I was going through electronics. I was going through my old electronics and this and that. So I remember I had this monitor right here. So I said, oh, maybe if I take that monitor, I can hook it up to the OBS computer, and then I'll have a constant monitor for the OBS computer. Because when I'm working, I use this monitor. So it only leaves me with one monitor to use for my personal stuff, which I probably shouldn't be doing while I'm working, but I can multitask. So in working with one monitor, it's difficult because I can't remote desktop into the OBS computer because it slows down the processing or whatever. I can't switch cameras. See how fast I can switch cameras down? I kind of got that down pat, got that set. So I always wanted to have a monitor, have a dedicated monitor. This monitor is dedicated to the OBS computer now because I just found it. I said, hey, I was going to give it to Goodwill. I said, no, I might as well use it. And then so in doing that, I said, well, since I'm going to put the monitor over here, my laptop was over there. I don't know if you can still see the laptop, but I really don't use the laptop. When the laptop is here, I don't use it because I pulled the hard drive off of that. All my hard drive is on an external drive. I mean, all my good data is on external drive. So I pull that off from Velcro and I plug it into the main computer and I work directly on that. So that when I leave, I just pop that off, put it on the laptop, and I got all my hot data, the hot relevant data. So I really don't use the laptop when it's sitting there. And I noticed that it just sits there. And so I just use that spot and I put this monitor in. So when I did that, I had to move over the keyboard. I had to move over this keyboard and the mouse. So I had to move over the keyboard and the mouse. And to do that, I said, well, I don't feel like using my USB extension cables. For some reason, I'm stingy about that. My USB extension cables because USB extension cables was the way to go. I mean, when I first started, because all my cameras were USB, and I put a lot of work and effort into figuring out how to use these USB cables. So they kind of special to me for whatever reason. I think I'm as being special. I picked them up at all electronics around the corner over in Oxnard, which is now so closed. Shout out to all electronics where I got a lot of my stuff. A lot of that stuff down there. I don't know if you can see it, but down there is where it's just so much stuff I got down there that I have. And so I didn't want to use those. So I said, oh, don't I have a USB hub? It might be 2.0, but that's all I need. So I said, do I have a USB hub? So I went into my old box of electronics, and I'm still back in the bedroom. Half of it's all torn up because I'm taking stuff apart. I mean, you know, I'm organizing stuff, looking here, looking there, looking at that, pulling this out, putting sheets, folding sheets, getting everything really nice and neat, finding out stuff I need in there. So I went into my electronics box because I know where all my stuff is. That's one thing I say about me. I know where all my stuff is. I pretty much know where all my stuff is. Sometimes I even play games where I say, let me go see if I can find this, you know, but so I went and I found an old USB 2.0 hub, and it has power. You actually can hook it up, you know, I hooked it up to the OBS. In fact, I took one of the USB extension cables I use for this camera here, I said, well, I'm just going to take that cable, run it over into the USB hub, and then run the camera to the hub. So now I have the keyboard over here. Now I have the keyboard over here, the mouse over here to match with a monitor being here, because the OBS computer is over here. See, the OBS computer is down there on the floor. So I'm so used to looking this way because everything was this way at first. Now I have to look at it this way. And the whole idea really is for me not to have to look off to see if the cameras, because I'm always looking to see if the camera switched and see what, what's being displayed. Because this is the main camera. This is the one I should be looking at. But I can come over here and hit this one. And now I'm looking at the USB, the OBS studio monitor. And you probably can't see or tell. You can see I'm still kind of looking at a camera. I'm not like looking away like that. So see, when I hit this one, I got to fix this camera. I got to figure out where to put this camera. I'm going to figure out where to put that camera sooner or later. And in this camera, look at that. That looks good. That looks good. All of it looks good. See, and see how it's switching? It's switching just like it's supposed to, and I'm very happy with it. I'm using the Shure microphone, so I should sound pretty good. It might be a little bit too loud. I probably could turn it down. But, and so I got that all set up. So I just basically went through and I had to go find a VGA video extension cable. I even had one of those. I said, I got a VGA extension cable. VGA is a technology you don't ever use anymore. In fact, this monitor right here doesn't even have a VGA connector on it. It's all HDMI DisplayPort and USB-C. It doesn't even have a VGA, but the technology is old. But that's all I need for this monitor, because this monitor does nothing to be sophisticated. I turn the resolution down. I don't want the resolution high. I don't know if you can see that monitor, but I just got in the little corner, in the teeny weeny little corner right there is where I got the OBS Studio. In fact, let me see if I can do this. Can I do this? How much leeway do I got? Can I do something like this? See, and you can see that's the monitor, and here's the mouse I moved over, and then the keyboard. And I probably could pause it and go show you and see, this is a USB-C to USB-C, HDMI, USB-B, the regular USB. See, this is another hub that I had laying around. This I paid $14 for, and it's too cheap and it don't really work right. And so you can see my cameras up top there. See those cameras. This camera is for work, from a work computer. This is my main camera. It's Age Tube. I paid like $50 and it's like 4K wide angle. For $50, it's a hell of a camera. So that's exciting. That's what I'm doing today. I'm gonna leave it in the middle. I'm just gonna leave it in the middle. Then you can see half the green screen now. And I got my new green screen up. See, I could probably put this here like this then to make it real. Make it like that. How does that look? If I leave that like that, then I switch between these two. Is that big? Good. Yeah, I guess I could do it that way. Yeah, I could do it that way. That's not too bad. I like the drastic change. I want the drastic change. And I guess that is a drastic change between those two cameras. So look up here, then I look up at that one. I know there's a delay. I got to remember, I got to hit it and wait, or I got to start talking and then switch camera. See, well, I got to wait till I stop talking. I look down here, I got to wait till I stop talking and then switch up like that. But anyway, so I got everything, it's fun. This is what I'm doing. It's 129. I got stuff over there ready to go. I'm load up the car, drop some stuff off the Goodwill. I'm hit storage. And if I could do any damn thing in storage today, if I could do anything at all in storage today, I would feel good about it. I feel good about it. I need to change the bandage on my fingernail, but everything is good. Everything is good. That was fun. That was a fun project. Because I started tearing up. I tore up the bedroom yesterday to clean out from under the bed. So I finally got all the stuff under the bed. My electronic drums, I packaged up really nice. I had to take the fan apart because I'm not going to be using the fan for a couple months. Put it out of the way. Let the Roomba run under the bed. I made a video about that I'm gonna post. And it's just feeling good. I want to stay feeling good. And here's the nasal drops that I took and seemed to have worked. What is this? Let me put my glasses on and see how often you're supposed to take these. I don't think there's any direction. Let's see. I can't see. It's bad too. Doesn't say anything. Doesn't say how often you should take it or not. But that first hit, it seemed to work. It's called fluticasone propionate nasal spray. It seemed to work. It seemed to. I'm gonna try it again. I'm gonna hit it again. Hell, it's America. I only did one hit, and it's like instant. I can feel I can feel a difference instantly. It's like maybe it's too dry up in there or something. But anyhow, that's what I'm doing. I'm having a good time. Day off 2024, using the good microphone. Hopefully this come out right. Hopefully I got the Shure on. I don't see any other mic just gonna mess it up. I didn't do a test. Anyway, my name is Jeffrey. I'm feeling good. I'm gonna hit storage. Of course, I'm taking cameras with me to storage. Of course, I'm gonna take some cameras with me to storage. You know I am, just to see, what we get. Actually, I'm gonna take my phone. Oh, I'm gonna take my other phone. I'm gonna take my other phone. This phone, so I can keep this phone in my pocket to count steps and not have that one mounted. I can leave that one mounted on my tripod and just, work from there. I can even control it from remote. And then also while I was cleaning up, I found an old tablet that I had in there. The tablet it was so weak that it didn't work. I'll see if I can cut it on. I was charging. Should be charged a little bit now. I was trying to see if I can get it to turn on. I think you're supposed to hold the button, right? Until it turns on. And I think I couldn't even get the damn thing to turn on at one time. So, and I kind of put it away, threw it away. I wouldn't buy another one. This tablet was so irritating. It didn't work right. It just irritated me so bad. And I reset it and everything. And the funny thing about this tablet was that I got it from my niece, and it still had a data plan. A data plan was still connected to it, and I was like, "Nope, I'm not going to. I'm not going to take. Definitely, wanted to avoid using any data. Yeah, she better hold the button in right till it turns on. Ain't that how it's supposed to work? Because I remember I couldn't get this thing to turn on, so I'll throw it away. Or I'll give it to Goodwill. Let somebody else worry about it, because I don't really need it anyway. I just wanted to see how it would work if I put OBS Blade on it. But now that I have a monitor, I don't really need that. Anyhow, now I'm just rambling. Let me keep it moving. And I'm out.